Ground. Good day.
Good day, go ahead.
At parking. Information. Lima, read to copy.
You are cleared to Victor, India, Juliet, Papa, via Tango, Oscar, Papa, Alpha, Lima, transition, Alpha, Kilo, Echo, Lima, Alpha, 4,000 feet. Contact when ready to start.
Cleared to Victor, India, Juliet, Papa, via Tango, Oscar, Papa, Alpha, Lima, transition, Alpha, Kilo, Echo, Lima, Alpha, 4,000 feet. When ready to start.
Redback is correct.
Request taxi. Papa, Oscar, Niner, 436, taxi to holding point.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. If you haven't already done so, please stow your carry-on luggage underneath the seat in front of you or in an overhead bin. Please take your seat and fasten your seatbelt, and also make sure your seat back and folding trays are in their full upright position. If you are seated next to an emergency exit, please read carefully the special instructions card located by your seat. If you do not wish to perform the functions described in the event of an emergency, please ask a flight attendant to reseat you. We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight. Smoking is prohibited on the entire aircraft, including the lavatories. Tampering with, disabling or destroying the lavatory smoke detectors is prohibited by law. If you have any questions about our flight today, please don't hesitate to ask one of our flight attendants. Thank you.
Ground. Request startup.
Startup approved. Report when ready to taxi.
Startup approved. Call you back when ready to taxi. Ground. Request startup.
Startup approved. Report when ready to taxi.
Startup approved. Call you back when ready to taxi. Ground. Request pushback.
Pushback approved at own discretion.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the crew we request your full attention as the flight attendants demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft. Take a minute to locate the exit closest to you. Note that the nearest exit may be behind you. Count the number of rows to this exit. Should the cabin experience sudden
Ground. Request taxi.
Taxi to holding point runway. 10.
Roger. Taxi to holding point runway. 10. Ground. Holding point runway. 10.
Contact tower on. 118.100.
Roger. Contact tower on. 118.100.
We are now ready for takeoff. Please make sure your seat belts are fastened and all baggage is secured underneath your seat or in the overhead compartments. We also ask that your seats and table trays are in the upright position for takeoff. Please switch to airplane mode all personal electronic devices, including laptops and cell phones. Enjoy your flight. Ladies and gentlemen, On behalf of the crew, we request your full attention as the flight attendants demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft. Take a minute to locate the exit closest to you. Note that the nearest exit may be behind you. Count the number of rows to this exit. Should the cabin experience sudden pressure loss, stay calm and listen for instructions from the cabin crew. Oxygen masks will drop down from above your seat. Place the mask over your mouth and nose, like this. Pull the strap to tighten it.
Tower. Good day. Holding point runway 10. Ready for departure.
Wind 006 degrees 0 knots. Clear for takeoff runway 10. Report leaving 3,000 feet.
Clear for takeoff runway 10. Call you back passing 3,000 feet. $80 knots. V1. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign, and you may now move around the cabin. However, we always recommend to keep your seatbelt fastened while you're seated. In a few moments, the flight attendants will be passing around the cabin to offer you hot or cold drinks, as well as a snack. Alcoholic drinks are also available. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. Thank you.
Sink rate, pull up. Sink rate, pull up. Sink rate, pull up. Sink rate, pull. Sink rate, pull up. 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 Too low, terrain, too low, gear. Terrain, too low, gear. Too low, terrain, too low, terrain, too low, gear. Too low, terrain, too low, terrain, too low, gear. Too low, terrain, too low, terrain, too low,
Gear down.
100 above.
Traffic, traffic.
Minimum 200. 100, 70, 50, 30. Retard,
80
retard.
knots.
Retard, 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 retard.
Gear down.
Pull up.
100 above. 300.
Traffic, traffic.
Minimum 200. 100, 70, 50, 30, retard,
V1,
retard, 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 retard,
Traffic, traffic.
100, 70, 50, 30, retard,
V1,
retard, 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 retard,
Traffic, traffic.
minimum 200, 100, 70, 50, 30, retard,
V1,
retard, 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 retard,